Everyone's losing their minds, and I don't understand it, okay?
Right here.
My favorite running back prospect from last year, coming out of Penn State, that was Miles Sanders.
We don't like to do this very often with Nation, and God knows that I am definitely not a person who normally does this, but Travis absolutely nailed this pick. He nailed everything about Miles Sanders, even to the point of where he was exactly when Miles Sanders was going to come in and actually produce for your fantasy team and lead you to the fantasy playoffs.
Man,
if you believed in it.
I remember posting the Akon video where I was just looking at Miles Sanders and it was like, nobody wants to see us together, but it don't matter, no. And that's it, dude. Nobody wanted to see it. Nobody wanted to believe it. But Miles Sanders, he showed up and showed out. Philly, look, I understand what comes with Philadelphia, with Doug Peterson. Like, he's going to use a lot of running backs. And they even did it last year. They had Jordan Howard in there. But, man, was Miles Sanders electric or what with the ball in his hands? He got some things done, right, Johnny?
Mm-hmm. Oh, 179 carries, 63 targets. Like, I understand they use multiple running backs, but everybody, okay, we all need to realize this, okay? The NFL is going this way. The NFL is not going to a one running back system. Analytics are showing that it is better to get multiple running backs involved. And listen, we don't need to freak out. We don't need to freak out. Why? Because these players...
We don't need to freak out.
Everyone's losing their minds, and I don't understand it, okay? Look at what the touches are, what they're doing with the touches and the number of touches that they're getting. As long as they're getting in the teens per game, you are fine. You can relax a little bit. All right, you look at what he did last year, 179 carries for only 818 rushing yards. Not a lot of rushing yards, but let's remember he came in later on in the season. Receiving yards, very nice, 509 receiving yards. That was good for 7th at the running back position. He had 50 receptions. That's going to go up. That's going to go up this year. He should get more goal line work unless they do bring in Carlos Hyde. Then it's a little bit.
Obviously you need to monitor that.
He did have 6 goal line carries last year for Sanders, so you do like that. He is getting some goal line work. Overall, people should not be panicking on these running backs in general, but Miles Sanders looks to be a very, very nice running back. Even if they do go and get Carlos Hyde, hey, and here's a secret whisper. Hey,
Whispers.
Hey, here's a whispers, dude. Make sure if they go out and get Carlos Hyde, go ahead and go and try to trade for Miles Sanders, please, because people will be afraid of that, and they will be turned away from Carlos Hyde going to Philadelphia. And guess what? I don't care. I don't care. Just like the next
honestly,
we're going to talk about.
Let his ADP drop a little bit when that happens. That's what we need. Right now, he's sitting at 301. Okay, he's the running backs around him: Chris Carson, Le'Veon Bell, Devin Singletary, Austin Eckler. First of all, Eckler's still being disrespected right now. Like
Always.
Eckler,
always.
That's kind of wild to me. But Miles Sanders is a guy that's, look, I'll take him. I'll take him over Le'Veon Bell. I'll probably take him over Devin Singletary. And I just think that look, you could do a lot worse than Miles Sanders in the 3rd round. I think
if he's a whole lot worse.
Yeah. So I think he's got a huge potential there.
Thank you for listening to the Fantasy Whisperers podcast. You can hear more from John and Travis on Google Play, SoundCloud, and iTunes. You can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at TF Whisperers.